Can you share a little bit more about yourself, how you became who you are today, and what is your story?
I was oriented by my parents on how to make money in a decent way and using your skills, using your talents. And then, that time, I tend to believe that I'm in sales and marketing. And because my best skills is whatever I sell, it gets sold. And so, even when I was in school, I never focused with understanding of my talents. I've been focused with the skills. And even in school, in so many other activities in school, I've never been a leader. I've never been ahead of any activities in discussions, arguments, group play, stage play, whatsoever. Never. I'm always in the background. I'm just always like a backup into any program. But then I'm fine. Then through the years, I get involved in different kind of jobs, employment in different industries until I try different types of businesses, which involve sales. I sell anything. Name it, you will have it. As I've mentioned, everything I sell gets sold. But you know why? Because I do not sell things that I am not sure that I will not have a market. So it's not the product that comes first. It should be the market first. I see the market and I try to see what are their needs. What else the other things that they might need for something that they have already. I focus to the needs and demands of the market.
So what is your service and your business today?
Although I know that I know already in myself that I am good in selling and in marketing, I still feel something is missing. Why I don't feel satisfied? Why I cannot consider things as an achievement? There are so many whys. Then I realize it is a matter of an opportunity. And that opportunity doesn't just knock. You must seek. So the first thing I did then is to meet my mentor. He's my godfather, actually. And in deciding on anything, I believe it is always good to have a mentor. He gave me a lot of insights on how to start on something without enough money and without borrowing from anyone, without somebody to be willing to partner with you. So he said, don't lose your skills, but combine it with your talents. Determine first your passion. And the most important thing is that don't rush. Plan it. Start small, but think big. Then, as per my mentor's advice, I entered the tourism industry. And the highlights of my story started with that in 2008. I invest my time, my very small money, my efforts, my brain, and my energy. After I took up the special course in the Department of Tourism, here in the Philippines, of course, I passed to be a licensed tour guide. I practiced the career for 5 years, particularly in Corridor Island, and giving the corridor actually has the biggest role in military history during World War II. So it's not so easy to be a tour guide in this kind of tour destination. It's history. It's a military history. But with that, I discovered myself of what I really love to do. And I realized that to become what you want is to do what you love to do. But tour guiding alone doesn't make money. Then I had to think of something not to surrender my passion, but can provide more services that can make money. I think, and then ting! My fairy god's mother wand hit me on my head. Why not a travel and tour agency? Because I always listen to the problems and issues of my guests of what they have encountered with their travel agents. So now that is what I am doing. I do and arrange their travel needs from A to Z. I tailor fit. Like I'm a personal planner. It's not just a copy paste of other agencies that they are doing. Okay, this is the package A, package B, package C. Which one you like? Which one that would fit your agenda?
How do you define who is your ideal client?
The ideal clients is somebody like me, somebody like to travel, but always with a purpose. Most important thing is that study your customer's profile. What are their lifestyles? What are their interests? What do they have? What they cannot sacrifice? Like, for example, they have to come here.
So are you also engaged with some celebrities?
For guiding in Corridor Island, I became one of the most requested guide by the military group. Normally, I handled the Air Force. I get also some interviews about history, about tour destinations, and they are here. They are still with me. I never lose even one. So I think that's the greatest accomplishment, the retention of the clients.
So what is the impact you want to have?
I think it has a big connection to the social business. This a big impact is that study your client, who they are, what they want, what what they are doing in life, what will interest them, what will strikes them.
You are a person who really like to travel. So can you share with us like top 3 destination you ever visit in your life?
I like Japan. Number 2, Dubai. Number 3, Vietnam. One thing is common for these 3, the people. You know, I like the Japanese people. They are happy to be with, fun to be with. They are generous. They are accommodative. They are helpful. They are, especially they can do a lot of fun, but at the same time, they can obey rules, regulations in the road, in places. You know, it's nice to mingle with the people like Japanese, and of course the kind of tour that they are providing with the tourists guests. And Dubai, it's because more I learned a lot of more of business insights because Dubai is very ambitious. That to be in a country where there is something extraordinary, extravagant, things that maybe for many people would think it's impossible, but for them it's possible. So it's like building more hopes to someone, especially to someone like me who's not so extravagant with many things. You know, if you get involved with people with all these topics and suddenly you feel yourself like, hey, I'm also extravagant. I'm also somebody this time that, oh, I didn't know that I can also think about this thing. So you will have a lot of discovery within yourself. Yeah, Vietnam, again, the people, they're very nice, they're very sweet, and the food, I love the food. And also, it's not so far from my country. It's like I also feel like I'm in the Philippines, aside from the faces of the people, as the same as similar as the Filipinos. You know, it's like sometimes I even talk to them in my language. I thought I am still in the Philippines, so I'm very at home in Vietnam.
Thank you so much for sharing all your insights.
Thank you.
Thank you.